Jordan Moore, Sean Cody, Stuart Cravens, Cody Kessler, and we are joined by one of the GOATs, Matt Leinart, a Heisman Trophy winner. He finally got to it's like that green jacket, you know. You got to pass it on to Caleb today. You were part of a ceremony before the game. But Matt, I mentioned this earlier. It's great to have you here always. But you're in such a unique position to answer the question that everyone's asking, which is, what's it like to return with a Heisman Trophy in hand? And I remember your senior year very well, as pretty much everyone does. It seemed like a lot of pressure. You were in a major microscope that whole season. It seemed harder than your previous year. So what is it like? Take us inside the head of the quarterback.
Yeah, first of all, it's great to see you guys. Thanks for having me on. I think it's just the expectation and the pressure you put upon yourself. You know, it's not – I remember when I came back for a lot of reasons, and one was to win a third title, and just I didn't want to leave USC. We had such a great thing going, and at that time I knew the NFL will be there when I'm ready to go. But I remember almost weekly the pressure I put on myself to try and be perfect every week. How do I – you know, obviously have an encore from the season I had a year ago, and there were a couple games in there. The Bush Push game, right, is like a legendary game, but that game I played so poorly. I played really bad until the last drive. Yeah. And I remember sitting down, and that was like week 8 or 9 or week 7, with Sarkisian in his office like the Monday, and I just told him, I'm like, man, I am pressing. I'm trying to be perfect. I'm trying to live up to all this stuff, and it kind of took that conversation with Coach just to kind of say, you know what, it isn't about me. Just, hey, go do your thing. Go have fun. And it really was just like an aha moment for me. So for Caleb, I mean, Caleb is so special. Like, obviously his talent, but the way he carries himself, he's an extremely confident young man. But there are expectations, and his role too, trying to lead this team to a national championship. I think that's the pressure that he puts upon himself, and the pressure and the expectation that everyone in this stadium and across college football are going to put on him.
You were trash in that ND game.
I was terrible. I'll never forget, I threw a freaking wheel route to Hancock, and I threw it right to the linebacker. See, I took care
what
of
were
you
you
guys.
10 years
I was
old
in fifth grade. I was in 5th grade. I rushed home from San Marcos.
Sue was just a little baby, man. He was like a little baby in diapers.
I was about to cry.
Sue will do that to anybody. He did that to me in practice every single day.
Yeah,
but
no, you're right.
I got to know Matt, too, being a former quarterback. Love coming home to this place. It's amazing. What emotions do you get when you step foot? I know the renovations, it looks a little different than when you played here. But what are the emotions you get when you step back into the best stadium in the entire world?
It's awesome, man. You guys know this. Like, walking down the tunnel, there's nothing, you know, I was telling friends, like, there's nothing that beats the tunnel. Like, you walking down and no one can see you as you turn that corner. It opens up to the sea of cardinal gold, and for me, just the memories in this building. I mean, when we were here, it was 90,000 plus every week, and it was sold out. So we had some of those great years, great memories, great games. My last home game was here against UCLA. I cried like a little baby in that game, and I couldn't hit that wall if I tried for the first quarter. But memories that we'll have forever. As you guys know, man, this place was home for us for a long time, and the best venue in college football, that's for sure.
Well, since you're referencing memories and we're on topic, you know, since this is our last year in the Pac, and it was Pac-10 when you were here, what is your all-time favorite Pac memory?
That's a good question. Well, beating UCLA every year was awesome. I went 5-0 against them, 3 as a starter, which was awesome.
I got a good one for you. Arizona State. It was your coming out party as a leader of our football team.
I got smacked in that game.
Well, both your Arizona State games and Arizona State game were
my first year.
Games were nuts.
Yeah, the first year, 2003, and I was still trying to I was playing okay, but we just lost to Cal. You know, that game, that triple overtime game. I threw 6 picks in the first 3 games. So it was still, it was Rogers. It's still I think the jury was still kind of out. You know, hey, he's got shown enough, but whatever. And then I got hurt. I sprained my ankle and my knee, my big old Don Joy knee brace. Remember that, Sean? On the same play. And I think I had a sprained meniscus. It was nothing serious, but it was hurting like crazy. And I remember at halftime, Pete was like, are you hurt? You injured? You playing? I need to know. And I'm like, I'm effing playing. I'm good. And I hobbled out there, and it was kind of it sounds corny, but it was kind of a moment where I think especially the offensive line, they're okay, this kid battled. He's our QB, and then never really looked back after that. But great memories in the Pac. I love going on the road.
Matt's being a little humble there. It was a whole team experience.
No,
I remember Ed Ogeron saying, "Your damn quarterback is on one leg. You better get out there and play." It was a really momentous experience for us to have that.
And then my senior year, ASU, they knocked me out of the game.
Yeah.
Literally, I remember, you'll like this. I got knocked out on a rollout, and knocked out for like 2 seconds, got up. I'm like, I got to get stitched in my chin. I'm like, okay, whatever. Booty came in for one play. And I went back in, and on a fourth, we were getting our butts kicked.
Yep.
On a fourth down, it was like 26 power, and we were under center all the time. You guys were never under center.
We did.
We were under 26 power. I opened up to like 28, like outside zone because I was so messed up, dude.
Ran into the back?
Yeah, I ran to the back. I got a sack for mine at like 6 yards, and then Pete was like, hey, dude. And this was before, concussion and all that stuff. He was like, are you good? I said, yeah, I'm good.
That was concussion protocol.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
Get in.
Are you good? Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good.
It was like 107 degrees that day, too. It was so
that
hot.
was the protocol, though.
A lot of great memories, man. Like road, home. This place is the best, man.
Matt, tell us about transitions. Matt, you're one who's made great transitions in his life. You've gone from amazing high school quarterback to college quarterback to transitioning into now a wonderful broadcasting career, and now a social media influencer.
I knew that was coming.
How are you the king of this transitions in life and being successful, it seems, at every step, man?
Well, Sean, one day back in Santa Ana where it all started.
Yeah,
no, just kidding. Honestly, like I think as and we're the same age. I'm turning 40 in 3 weeks, which is crazy to think.
Me and Jordan
Am I crazy, or do you guys have the same birthday?
And I'm turning 30.
Yeah, you're
a
freaking a baby,
I don't
man.
know if people
Yeah, we
know
have the
this,
same
but
birthday,
Matt
too.
We
and
have the
Cody
same
are-
birthday?
You two do.
Me and you.
Oh, we did. Oh,
10
I
years
knew that.
apart.
And Cam Newton, by
Yeah.
the way.
You texted me on my birthday.
Yeah, randomly.
What a group.
As I'm getting older,
Yes.
I want to do more things. I think it's all just like kind of dive into stuff, learn new things, whether it's business, whether it's doing NIL, doing a lot of NIL stuff now, and then the social media stuff I think is fun. As you guys all know,
What's the key to being
by the way,
successful at all these steps?
Sue is crushing his stuff too. Like I told him, dude, he's doing a lot of stuff. So like I think it's just important to like build your brand. Just like I want to just open up to everybody, and I'm having fun doing it. And there's been a lot of cool opportunities that have come now from that. So just having fun.
Yeah, it's
Thanks for noticing, Sean. I appreciate you.
I watch them all.
crazy world. I mean, imagine,
I never liked them, though.
if NIL existed in
you like them?
2005, that is
It's a different world. By the way, when Sean and I were here, and Facebook, it just came out.
Yeah.
At like 2002.
Facebook.
The Facebook.
The Facebook at the time. Well, happy birthday to you in a few weeks, both of you.
Both of
so,
us,
Cody,
man.
you're
Thank
turning 30. You guys are exactly
Turning
10
30.
years apart. Oh,
Exactly.
these are milestones, guys. Congratulations. Appreciate Matt Leinart in the
baby.
house, the legend, the lefty, national champion, Heisman Trophy winner, and can impart some wisdom to Caleb Williams this season as he goes through a season where he returns with the Heisman, a very small club of people that have done that. Back with more Trojans Live next to the USC Trojans Media Network.